Hi everybody. I just had my 5th treatment of Taxol today, and I thought I would make a video to kind of document this experience. I know I did a video yesterday if you wanted to check that out, of kind of my halfway point. I'm 8 out of 6. Last video was 8 out of 16. I was halfway, really full of energy, kind of talking about where I was in my journey, and so I thought I would do a video immediately following a treatment so you guys got to see kind of what I look like, how I'm feeling, and explain some of the symptoms and everything to you guys so you know what I'm going through. I apologize in this video if I can't remember words, if I stutter, if I say a lot of ums or so's. It's very interesting. They have this thing that what they call chemo brain, but it's definitely a real thing. They talk about your cognitive ability as you go through chemo, and it's really interesting because I definitely find myself forgetting words that aren't always at the top of my head, or trying to articulate things. I'm still working during chemo, which is exciting, and I'm really grateful that I have the opportunity to continue to work full-time while going through all of this, and I take a sick day on my treatment days. But I am starting to notice, I'll be in meetings at work or on phone calls with colleagues and really just struggling to articulate myself, and that has been frustrating. So I'm just going to be completely honest and throw it out there for you guys so you know kind of what to expect. And again, everyone responds to treatment differently. So this video is really just to share with you exactly what I'm going through. You may or may not have any of these symptoms, but this is just a little bit of knowledge share. So cognitive ability is interesting. That should all come back after treatment is done. But as we go through the treatment process, it's kind of funny. Sometimes you forget what you're doing. But that's okay. I need to learn to pause more, think through things before responding, and that sort, and kind of slow things down. I'm incredibly tired. I just woke up from a nap. And so after this video, I'll probably go back to sleep. Very, very tired. That's a frustrating component of treatment, where I like to be high energy. I like to do things, but on treatment days, I get wiped out, and that will last a little bit. Hopefully by next week I'll be full of energy again. What else is going on? I went to my treatment center or the infusion center to get my treatment, and the nurse asked me, how is neuropathy? One of the side effects of Taxol is that you get numbness and tingling in your fingers, and that can go all the way down your arms, as well as tingling in your toes and feet and then up your legs. So I started to experience this for the first time last week. This is a very serious issue because Taxol does affect your nervous system and your nerves. And so, especially your peripheral nerves. I didn't realize your nervous system was broken down into 2 parts. And then the peripheral nervous system actually is broken down further into even 2 segments. And this Taxol affects those cells. And so for the first time, I did start to experience a little bit of this neuropathy. And her follow-up question was, are you still able to button your shirt? And I was wearing this button-down flannel, and I can definitely still button my shirt. But what worries me is my ability, as I continue to go through treatments, what my motor skills are going to be like throughout this process. And does it get to a point where everyday functioning is going to be more difficult? So if you start to notice neuropathy, you definitely want to let your doctors know. I'm letting my nurses know that. And, it's something that they want to monitor very closely because they can adjust the dosage of the treatment that you're getting. Because we really want to make sure that if you are experiencing the neuropathy, that it's not a permanent side effect. In some cases, it can be permanent and won't go away, and is irreversible even after treatment ends. Sometimes this symptom can come back 3 to 5 months even after treatment ends, so it's definitely something you want to continue to monitor and let your doctors know about. Other crazy symptoms, I have lost my taste buds, which is really sad. I started to notice this a couple weeks ago when I was, eating peanut butter on toast, or peanut butter with carrots, or peanut butter with celery. I love peanut butter so much, and I no longer can taste peanut butter. And then over the last couple of weeks, I've really lost my ability to taste most things, which is frustrating because I do have an appetite still, which is great, but it's really hard because I don't have a taste for anything. Normally, I crave, pad thai or Thai food or fresh vegetables or cantaloupe or different nourishing foods. But lately I've just been kind of, what's the word, like not empathetic, but like there's just no desire really to eat anymore, which is frustrating because you can't taste anything. You can still feel texture, so texture is exciting, but not being able to taste is a real thing. They did tell me that my taste buds will come back after treatment ends, so I'm looking forward to that. Other symptoms, I know, sorry if this is like TMI, but let's see, what else is going on? Oh, hot flashes. I get hot flashes all the time, like every hour, which is really frustrating also. But a lot of the drugs that I'm on and hormones that I'm on definitely impact the hormones. And so I'm going through hot flashes, which is interesting, night sweats. It wakes me up in the middle of the night. I'm constantly like dabbing my face and toweling off. I wear a lot of wicking clothes, a lot of workout shirts underneath things just to kind of get the sweat off my body. I'm kind of showering 3 to 5 times a day just to get the sweat off, because even after the hot flashes, while you can be really hot at one moment, you are going to be freezing the next moment. So that's just something I'm dealing with and going through as well. Let's see, what else? Digestive tract. I am now starting to eat more, let's see, not even bland foods because I can't really taste those, but foods that will help me with my digestive system. Because a lot of these drugs, the next day or the first day, you definitely have constipation, which is really frustrating and painful. And so you definitely want to watch out to make sure that there's no blood in your stools. Following that, I just take over-the-counter Marilax. They definitely recommend Marilax, which is a natural way to kind of help your digestive system. And then, ironically, after you go through constipation, then you get diarrhea. So, you know, it's fun. I don't even know what else to tell you about that. It's just, the bathroom is just not a fun place to be. But I'm dealing with it. Let's see. Nausea seems to be stable. I'm not really feeling nauseous. I have a lot of drugs to help with anti-nausea. Decadron, Compazine, Zofran, etc. So as long as I'm being proactive and taking all of those, the nausea seems to be okay. Let's see, what are their side effects? I think those are the major ones right now that I'm just working through. I think I just wanted to make this day so you guys can even compare to the video I did yesterday where I was very full energy and excited and living life, and then day of treatment, I'm really tired, exhausted, fatigued. I literally walked from the car to the house to the bed, and I feel like I ran a marathon. So I'm exhausted, and I think I'm going to go back to sleep for a little while. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, and thank you for all of your support and your encouragement, and we'll be in touch soon. All right, bye.